Good night.
Be well.
Good night. I will.
Help.
That's a much better exit.
You right.
Good night.
You right. And
I
you
love
think you look better?
Bye-bye.
Do you think you look better? Do you think
Jenny,
that you
Jenny,
fixed the
no,
situation?
I
Because you're
don't.
sitting here looking stupid.
I don't.
Look how you
I
look
don't.
as a mother, Jackie.
If you don't
Look how
get
you look as a mother.
Get out of my room.
Don't touch
Jenny,
me.
I will
Don't.
Bitch, I'll knock you out. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
The recent drama between Jackie Christie and her daughter Chantel on this week's episode of Basketball Wives has really stirred things up. What started as a tense moment between mother and daughter has now turned into a full-blown family feud playing out on social media. Chantel and her sister Takari are now going at it online, and even fellow cast member British, yes, with 2 T's, has jumped into the chaos. Fans are upset and calling out the entire group, saying the situation is full of hypocrisy.
No, you guys
You put your hands on me? That's the end of it. That's the end of it. That's the end of it. You put your hands on
I'm
me?
going in my room.
Call Dad. Get him on the line, Jackie. Call Dad. You goofy as
Jackie, tell us, what is your side of what happened and went down in your hotel room?
I'm not talking about Chantel. Not in the least bit. So any questions regarding her is a no.
Some viewers started digging up old clips to prove their points. One clip in particular shows Chantel sitting down with Laura Govan years ago, where she opened up about her difficult relationship with her mom. In that conversation, Chantel talked about how Jackie allegedly created division between her children, especially between her and Takari. According to Chantel, their mom would compare them based on skin tone, body size, and other harmful things that hurt their bond growing up. She claimed Jackie treated her lighter-skinned, thinner daughter differently from Takari, who is darker-skinned and fuller-figured. In the clip, Chantel emotionally explained that her mom once asked her to monitor Takari while she ran on a treadmill.
and let this bitch sit here and talk
Don't
to me.
call her no bitch, Jenny. Stop.
She ain't a bitch.
The only weirdo is you.
Bye-bye.
Not standing up for your daughter when every person here is transferred behind them with a kid but you. Be a f***ing mother, bitch. Red ass bitch.
I ain't got a problem with it, bitch. I ain't got a problem with it.
As if it were some kind of punishment. She said Jackie would tell Takari to lose weight, while making Chantel stand nearby and keep track of how long she exercised. Chantel said she felt uncomfortable and confused, like she was being made to take part in something she didn't understand. A lot of fans related to that moment. People who grew up in homes where parents created rivalry or tension between siblings saw themselves in Chantel's story. But still, others are wondering why Chantel waited so long to bring all of this up again, and on reality TV of all places.
Spoke to me in front of my daughter, and this is what I'm not gonna do. Because that's my kid, and I'm not gonna get in the middle of something that's between two grown women. So don't drag me in. Y'all don't want me in the middle of
Now here you are trying to tiptoe around standing up for me. What are the chances that somebody could come for your child 3 days in a row and you have nothing to say until the last night? It's a lot of fake going on.
The big question is this about healing, or just another storyline for views? Some people are siding with Jackie, not because they think she's perfect, but because they feel Chantel is handling things poorly. One common opinion is that Jackie may have made mistakes as a mom, but Chantel airing out decades-old grievances on TV without offering a clear explanation of what triggered her now feels more like public shaming than a genuine effort to fix things. Even though the episode brought up serious emotional issues, fans say the whole thing seemed confusing. Was Chantel talking about new issues or just reopening old wounds? Then, to make things even messier, Takari decided to speak up online. She posted a TikTok video using a POV-style caption that read something like, "POV, your mom finally gives them the weapon they've been asking for all day." It was a jab at Chantel, suggesting she's been waiting for a reason to go after Jackie publicly. But people were quick to point out that Takari herself used to criticize Jackie online not too long ago, so why the sudden loyalty? And if that wasn't enough, Chantel clapped back at Takari. She reminded everyone that Takari once threatened their mom with a knife. She said, "You've got 3 kids Jackie has never even met, yet you're here trying to clown me online? Sounds like you're mad she pays more attention to me now." Chantel accused Thackeray of being jealous and suggested she was just trying to stir the pot for attention. She also accused Thackeray of wanting their mom's money and approval, even though she claimed to have healed. According to Chantel, Thackeray acts like she's moved on but keeps coming back with shady comments and TikToks. Chantel said it's sad to watch her sister fight so hard for someone who's never really stood by her. She even said, "We haven't talked in 8 years, so why are you suddenly so interested in dragging me now?" That back and forth was already intense, but then British decided to speak up. She reminded everyone that Chantel once wrote an entire book about how Jackie allegedly treated her. British called the book more like a long, emotional text message that probably should have been sent privately instead of published for the world to see. Her point was that if Chantel already told her side in a book, why is she now acting like it's brand new information? Meanwhile, fans are left wondering what's real and what's just for the cameras. Jackie hasn't really said much about the situation, which some believe is a smart move. The internet is already doing the talking for her. But even that silence has sparked debate. Some say Jackie's silence shows maturity, while others think it's just her avoiding accountability, especially since this isn't the first time her parenting has been criticized on the show. It's also worth asking, where is their father in all this? Chantel briefly mentioned that she tried talking to him, but he never really listened. So why is all the blame being directed at Jackie? Some fans in the comments pointed that out, saying if both parents were in the picture, then maybe both should be held accountable. All in all, this situation is heartbreaking. It's painful to watch a family fall apart publicly, and even worse to see old pain being used as entertainment. Reality TV often blurs the line between healing and exploiting pain, and this may be one of those cases. While Chantel and Thackeray both clearly have deep wounds, fans are torn between sympathy and confusion. Some feel they're using their trauma to attack each other, rather than deal with the real problem, which might still be unresolved after all these years. At the end of the day, it's easy to forget that behind the cameras and social media posts are real people with real emotions. Family dynamics can be incredibly complicated, and it's not always black and white. Maybe Jackie did make mistakes as a mom. Maybe Chantel and Thackeray both have valid points. But turning it all into viral moments on TV and TikTok isn't necessarily the path to healing. It's hard to say how this will all end, but one thing is clear, the drama isn't over yet. With fans digging up past clips, cast members taking sides, and sisters attacking each other online, this family feud is far from resolved. Hopefully, at some point, they can move the conversation off social media and into a space where real healing can begin. Because no matter whose side you're on, this is a painful reminder of how deep family wounds can go and how much harder they are to heal when the whole world is watching. So here's the real question: do people care about the truth, or do they just want to be loud and have the last word? Because let's be honest, no matter what's said online or on reality TV, none of it will suddenly change how Jackie feels. She's not going to love you more, put you on the show, or suddenly become invested in your life, your struggles, or your children. So, what are people really trying to get out of this? Chantel called her sister out, using some pretty strong words. She seemed to question Thackay's attitude and whether her motives were sincere. And then there's British. According to some comments I've seen, fans believe she's been the one fueling Chantel's fire this season. They think she's been giving Chantel the support or maybe even the drama that's kept things going. And that theory actually makes some sense. After hearing all the talk and reading people's opinions, I can see why folks are pointing fingers. The way this has all unfolded lines up with what a lot of viewers have been saying about British's role in the tension. Add that to the fact that she and Jackie haven't really been getting along this season, and it's not surprising. Thackeray didn't stay quiet either. She posted something on her Instagram story, saying, "All these women pay you to play with them, and you still can't get a better bag than me." That one sentence was a lot to unpack, bold, confident, and clearly aimed at someone. It's her way of clapping back and defending her position, though it added more fuel to the fire. Now, I'll admit something here. We, the viewers, the fans, and yes, even content creators like me, we all become part of the conversation the moment this stuff goes on air. It's out there for public opinion. But still, we need to remember that this is someone's real family. These are real people with real emotions, not just characters on a screen. You don't have to get involved in this drama. No one does. And honestly, maybe that's the best thing. This situation is already way too personal and complicated to be picked apart by strangers on the internet. What this family truly needs isn't more attention, shade, or reactions. What they need is healing, real communication, and maybe even some professional support, not just opinions from the outside looking in. A lot of people have been saying that Jackie didn't even want this part of her life on the show. But here's the thing, when you sign up for reality TV, your real life is the storyline. So what did she expect? If this wasn't supposed to be shown, then what was the story this season? And honestly, I'm still wondering what Chantel's true goal was. Did she come on the show to heal, to get answers, to make peace? Or was this all just about getting her moment in the spotlight? I don't know. But what I do know is that fighting with your mom on national TV isn't likely to solve anything. In fact, it might just make the pain worse for everyone involved. Let's not forget that these are human beings. Families are messy. Everyone has their own story, their own version of events, and their own hurt to process. It's easy to comment from the outside. It's harder to truly wish healing for people, especially when the wounds are deep. And while Jackie's name is being mentioned the most, she's not the only parent involved. There's a whole other side of the story when it comes to their father, and it's not being talked about nearly as much. Maybe it should be. So, where do we go from here? What do you think about all this? What's your take on how things went down between Jackie, Chantel, and Takari this week? I really want to hear from you. Let's talk about it in the comments. Keep it respectful, keep it thoughtful, because again, this is a real family going through some tough times. If you found this video helpful or thought-provoking, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to tap the bell icon so you'll be notified the moment we drop another update or go live. Thanks so much for watching. Whether you're Team Jackie, Team Chantel, or just here trying to make sense of it all, I appreciate you being part of this conversation. Let's hope this family finds some peace on screen or off. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.